Next card we'll be moving into is called Sudjem, listening. Budge wrote it as Sudjem. Budge wrote a lot of words, and D and T are interchangeable. The TCH, the ch sound, certain sounds he wrote a certain way, and if you don't change it to a linguistic equivalent that's associated with other African languages, you might miss the meaning, you might miss the understanding. So Sudjem means to listen sincerely to others. When that comes to leadership, listening to what people are saying about you, not just hearing them, but listening to them. Hearing is passive, listening is active. I'm going to quote Ptah-hotep, something that Ptah-hotep said in the instructions of Ptah-hotep. He said, "He whom the God loves hears, but he whom the God hates hears not." Meaning that God grants love, God grants blessings, and Ter grants blessings to those who hear and go on to improve their character. And those who do not will be punished. Once again, hearing is passive, listening is active. And the reason why we're talking about this after the Ayakut is because your Ka, the enter that is sent to give you divine guidance. And if you do not listen, meaning you do not take action on that, in the Khan tradition, they will say that the Kra can leave. And same thing in Kemet. One of the definitions of Ka means to leave. And it's a symbol of the Medut of someone hitting themselves in the head, in the forehead, in the Ajna chakra in particular. And so listening, taking action on what was said is what is considered to be wisdom, not just I heard it. It's not enough to be aware or be informed. We live in a generation where we have access to a lot of information. If you listen to some of the baby boomers and their myriad of criticisms of the younger generation, one of them is that we have so much access to information, yet we are scared. And they are interpreting that scaredness by us not taking action on the information, right? We thrive, we pride ourselves on all this information, all these things we read. Don't take action on it, then there could be no experience. And if you have no experience, then you can't become an expert. And it's expertise that is really the great meaning of wisdom, experience, culture experience. Sudjem is also important because there are so-called black gurus who have demonized listening and hearing. They've said that the main thing in Kemet, the main sense was the eye. And then you go and you read the text and you find that all the senses were involved, but hearing is a big one, as I quoted from Ptah earlier, as you hear from other black ancestral traditions that talk about deciphering between the thoughts or the things you hear in your mind that's actually coming from your Kra or your Ori Inu, or your own personal thoughts, knowing to separate, to discern, which is itself wisdom. So the next